you can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, Jim.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you can do that, you can do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once. I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
Bruce Lee enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC champion.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here is Bruce Lee getting ready for another UFC start as we begin round one. So fast, so quick, so good at setting up striking angles, and it's hard to simulate the speed in training. I know the opponent has talked a lot about trying to find training partners to simulate Bruce Lee. Easier said than done. Bruce Lee trying to get off to a good start tonight.
Nice shot there by the champ. Look at that switch knee. Beautiful switch knee.
Oh, man, how is he standing after he ate that knee? He has absorbed so many of them in this round, and now you can visibly see some of the damage that has been inflicted by his opponent.
What a great job getting that kick to the target.
Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, and we got a full-on brawl.
These guys said that they were going to point to the center of the octagon and they were going to fight. Did I believe them? No. So right now, I am so wrong. They are doing exactly what they said.
Yeah, shades of Max Holloway against Ricardo Lamas back in the day. Oh, looked like he might have been in range, but misses with the kick. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit.
Big shot to the head.
And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio. Look at him dig that body shot right up through his opponent's sternum.
Fighters separate from the clinch now. Pretty good execution for him there on the side kick, DC.
Just really feeling himself. One of those traditional martial arts techniques that are making their way to the UFC's octagon. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
And a big elbow inside. Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. Oh, you gotta keep pressing here. Could be the beginning of the end.
Oh, nice body shot. Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
And lands inside again. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You gotta think he's gonna continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Under 2 minutes now to go round one. Nice straight there by Lee.
Big inside kick.
Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. Well, one got through, that kick was blocked. Big roundhouse now, just misses. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Oh, nice.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Nice straight punch.
And that spinning kick found its home up top. Lands a good series of kicks here. Under a minute to go.
Keep your hands up.
Huge block there. Oh, and a high kick lands. Well, how about this approach here tonight? Technical striker, and he has gone mad. Very accurate, but really just an all-out aggressive approach that we haven't seen from him in the past.
Massive knee to the body land.
30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. Under 20 seconds now to go. Sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Big combination.
Entertaining scraps so far.
Great job back there. Take a deep breath. Nice job. How do you feel? That's right. Look amazing. Now you should smell blood. You almost had him out this time. I want you to keep moving.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to like on both sides, really.
I mean, both were intent on going forward. And what happens when nobody wants to take a step back? They meet in the middle. That's exactly what they did, and they both found success over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. All right, DC, here we go with our next round. It wasn't just the accuracy, it was the aggressiveness, the volume.
It was unbelievable to watch him be so active. The cardio, the push, the pace, and the pressure that he fought with. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can maintain this over 15 minutes.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. Oh, a little single collar tie there.
He gets to a spot, the tie clinch. Then he starts to let the knees fly.
So once again, no surprise, DC. The fighter with the longer reach, able to land another punch there. Oh, nice job landing the knee there. He's got a lot of size for this division and put it to good use there. Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before.
This could be it. Oh, he lands a massive kick here.
Come on, man. I need more punches. Let's go.
Fighter blocks the punch.
Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He certainly has that part of his game going tonight.
He's a fantastic kickboxer, but tonight is the kicks that lead the dance.
Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Lí gets caught by that flush straight punch. Nice job by the offense there.
Defensive savant, he blocked that punch.
Man, his body not looking too good right now. It's not quite Dominic Reyes against Jan Blachowicz, but these body strikes really starting to add up.
They're starting to pay dividends. You know, he spoke to us about this earlier in the week, how he was going to eat this guy up from bottom to top. He was going to go in reverse. That is exactly what he has done.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Oh, misses with the jab. gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those. Just over a minute to go, round two. Lands a nice jab there. Oh, and he lands yet another flush knee. That's gonna leave a mark. And again, when you're using this length as effectively as he is here tonight, we might get a finish here in the not too distant future.
Another nice combination to the head. Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Under a minute now to go, round two. All right, there's that switch kick, DC.
He switches his feet really fast, sees the reaction of his opponent, then he chooses where he's going to land a strike.
Outstanding knee to the body there. He's the taller fighter. Might as well put that size to good use, and he certainly did so there. All right, there it is. Yet another strike targeting that already bruised area on his body.
Well, you could tell that he had a purpose to come out here, make an investment, and see how it would play out. It seems to be working right now.
Nice crack there. 20 seconds left. Lands the overhand right. And another one. All right, that's the end of round number two.
All right, sit down, man. Breathe. Get some water. Listen up. All right, you felt his power. You took everything that he had. You felt his power, and that was the best that he had.
All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
You ready? You ready?
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, so next round underway here, and you gotta admire the stamina that both of these guys still exuded towards the end of that round. Both men put a particular focus on their cardiovascular commitment in this training camp, and it's clearly paid dividends here tonight. We have two legitimately fresh fighters here as we hit this next round. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Oh, beautiful 1-2 punch. Oh, nice job to block that punch. Well, clearly his leg is hurt, and now you see him starting to limp a little bit, Champ.
Yeah, he's starting to limp from the leg damage. He's been beat up, but his opponent told us, he goes, this guy does not check kicks very well. He does not do a good job of recognizing those types of attacks, and he's taking full advantage of it.
Looking to land the leg kick now. Well, no problem getting inside to land that straight punch. He's got a huge edge and reach, and he made good use of it there. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous. Ooh, what a punch. He's found his range. Now he's in a rhythm, landing those nice, beautiful punches.
Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault, and really has been all night long as he continues to pour it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Leg kick. Well, he has got to be thrilled with this effort here tonight. There was a lot of pressure on him coming in. He has doled out a lot of damage, landed a lot of strikes, near flawless execution.
Sometimes the hardest thing to do is what's expected. When you're expected to win, sometimes it's hard to live up to that expectation. He lived up to that expectation, and he exceeded it with such a great performance.
Oh, that's a brutal cut on his nose there. He is bleeding.
Really good level Oh, lands a big elbow.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, working inside the closed guard now.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position. Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten. That was nice. Getting the mount here. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Lí getting work here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent.
Nice body shot.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. We got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Out of range with that one.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie, locked in tight.
15 seconds to go. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and you see the cut man not wasting any time as the fighter makes his way back to the stool. The cut man will try to shut that cut on the bridge of his nose and prevent it from becoming a factor here moving forward. All right, well, I'm no doctor. I'm not going to diagnose a broken nose, but a huge cut on the bridge, and his opponent continues to attack it.
Continues to attack it as he should. He did the damage. He was the one that landed the shot that opened up that cut. Now he's got to make his opponent pay for it. He was a bit lax in the defense, and now he's got that massive cut on the bridge of his nose.
Ready.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything to take this.
Back kick there. Trying to hammer that lead leg. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Lands a kick there with the lead leg. Nice work by Lí.
But he needs to check one of these kicks. He has to discourage him from throwing this kick over and over again.
Oh, beautifully timed with that head kick. Lí gets caught with that punch. Not the easiest guy in the world to hit, but he got caught there. Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He has certainly found his range on the feet.
I mean, when you don't check, you're going to continue to get blasted with kicks. His opponent has not deterred him from keeping on throwing those kicks.
And now some separation. Finds his range with the jab. Just over 3 minutes now to go.
Everything's landing perfect. Keep that pressure going.
Oh, nice strike landed there by Lí.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out. Beautiful kick lands. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand.
Well, as soon as he goes with that high guard, he pays for it to the body. You see the bruises really starting to accumulate now.
In the beginning of the fight, you think, I gotta protect my head at all costs. Right now, I believe that this guy has to worry about his body. Look at how red the side of his body is. He has got to change something.
That kick blocked by Lí. Just over 2 minutes to go. Really finding the kicking range now. Another one lands there. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Nice body shot. Again, that body kick is going to really take effect on him. And it won't take very long. Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar tie.
Landed that left hook. Oh, I like that kick there. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And now some separation. Well, lands a good series of kicks there, DC. It really didn't take him long to get a good beat on his opponent.
He figured the timing, and now he's been driving kick after kick into his opponent. He changes the angle, finds the right spot to land that punch to the head from the clinch.
Lí gets touched by that kick there.
All right, let's go. Let's get those hands going now.
Under a minute to go in round 4.
Nice, solid punch lands. He does a great job getting out of that clinch position. That's a beautiful body kick. Huge knee land.
Unable to land with that punch.
Nice job of hiding that head kick. These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
It's a pretty good jab. Final seconds.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to drive and move his opponent to find openings to land that free hand.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4.
All right, sit down. Catch your breath. Slow it down. Get some water. Listen. Everything you're putting out there is working. I want you to stay.
All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know if that's impacting the breathing, but some definite damage in that previous round.
Yeah, some real damage. And now when you get a cut like that, that is in a bad spot. Because every time you get hit on the nose, it's so jarring. And then the blood starts to go down into the mouth. He's got an uphill battle ahead of him.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. All right, here we go with our next round, and how about the striking display in that previous round? He found a lot of openings upstairs, and when we sat down with him on Thursday, he said this dude doesn't move his head, and largely that's how it's played out.
That's exactly how he thought it would be, and it's exactly what he's seeing early in the fight. Opponent's not moving his head, and he's more than happy to connect over and over with those 1-2s. That one was clean. Great punch.
Right hand, then a left. Well, as we pull up the numbers there, bottom of your screen, the body strikes really tell the story in this one. That was a big focus for his camp coming in, and he has certainly worked that midsection to great effect here tonight.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
All right, so the body attacks continue to be the story in this fight, and looking really bad at this point in time, DC. Toughness only goes so far.
And why do we have to rely on the toughness? I think right now we are in a position where the team has to start taking a look, where the official has to start taking a look, because sometimes you got to save the fighter from themselves.
Beautiful sequence of strikes there. Nice combination. Lee gets absolutely torched by that uppercut. That one figures to leave him off.
Another punch lands. That was beautiful. Way to hide that leg kick.
Back and forth we go.
Oh, he separates from the clinch.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, he is black and blue all over, maybe even dealing with a fractured rib, but the body strikes have been the narrative in this one. It feels like we're getting close to a stop.
We're getting very close. I mean, I can't imagine he'd be able to take many more. We may be one body shot away from this guy just not being able to stand. Toughness on full display, but he got beat by the better fighter tonight. He's got to find a way to finish this fight.
Solid kick by him there. Well, he's got a pretty good side kick, and you saw it right there.
He did it great, and it pushed his opponent back. Notice how it creates space and allows him to get back to where he's coming from. Real quick leg kick. That high kick will get you spinning. Great land there.
Just misses with the jab there.
Oh, nice combination, yeah.
Under 2 minutes to go in the fight. Well, I can't even relate to the mental and physical toughness we are seeing from these two individuals. Both fighters damaged and compromised, and yet leaning on the heart here late in the fight.
Yeah, they're both leaning on the heart. They're both trying to really show that they belong. They're both trying to show that they're the better fighter. They have been matched at every single step. They're both bloody, battered, bruised, but neither one of them is willing to take a step back. These guys want to win.
Nice job by him defensively there.
Let's get busy with those hands now, man. Come on, let him go.
Double leg.
Keep your hands up. Keep
Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Less than a minute now to go in the fight.
Massive shot from the top. Another strike gets through from the top position.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh, huge knee to the head.
Let those hands go.
Kick to the body now. That one won't land. 30 seconds now to go in the fight.
Oh, nice.
20 seconds to go in the fight.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Waning seconds of this fight. All right, so an epic 25-minute championship fight here tonight, and it seems like the incumbent has done enough to retain his title.
They say every time you're fighting, when you're the champion, you get the biggest, baddest guy in the entire world. So, of course, it's going to be close. But I believe the champ did just enough to retain his title.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 50, 46, 49, 46, and 49, 46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lee!
Mixed martial